Welcome. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the hero's journey. But first, let's start with a simple question. What exactly is the hero's journey? The hero's journey, a narrative framework popularized by Joseph Campbell in his book The Hero with a Thousand Faces, encapsulates a universal storytelling arc intrinsic to myths, legends, and modern tales alike. At its core, this journey represents the transformative experience of the protagonist, often called the hero, as they embark on an adventure, face trials, and ultimately return home changed. Many readers can recognize this pattern without even realizing it. Think about iconic characters like Frodo Baggins from The Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter from the Harry Potter series, or even Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games. Each of these figures embarks on a journey that follows Campbell's blueprint, making their stories relatable and compelling across cultures and generations. The hero's journey is typically divided into three main stages: departure, initiation, and return. Within these stages, there are specific steps that guide the hero from their ordinary world into the unknown, through challenges and back again, often with newfound wisdom. Herein lies the essence of the hero's journey, departure. The hero leaves their familiar life. Initiation. The hero faces challenges and undergoes a transformation. Return. The hero returns home, often changed in profound ways. By adhering to this structure, storytellers craft engaging tales that resonate universally, highlighting the shared human experience of growth, sacrifice, and resilience. The roots of the hero's journey can be traced back to ancient storytelling traditions, with Campbell synthesizing various myths from around the world into a coherent framework that underscores humanity's shared narratives. His work stands on the shoulders of literary giants and anthropologists who delved into the symbolism of myths across diverse cultures. To illustrate this origin story, it's valuable to consider some examples. Ancient Greek myths. Heroes like Odysseus embarked on long voyages filled with trials and tribulations, only to return wiser and transformed. Indian epics. The stories of Rama and Ramayana depict a hero facing moral dilemmas and challenges that test his character and resolve. Arthurian legends. King Arthur and his knights demonstrate the journey of valor, loyalty, and sacrifice. These stories were not simply invented for entertainment. They were crucial elements of cultural identity and teaching essential moral lessons. They conveyed values, ethics, and cultural norms, helping individuals understand their roles within the community. Joseph Campbell, through his extensive research, identified common patterns in these narratives. His model of the hero's journey specifically illustrates the stages of departure, initiation, and return, while highlighting archetypes like the mentor, threshold guardian, and the shadow. This has not only informed writers and filmmakers, but has also provided a lens through which one can analyze popular culture. Interestingly, the hero's journey framework is not limited to grand epics or fairy tales. It can be spotted even in everyday life experiences. Perhaps in the story of someone pursuing their career goals, overcoming hardships, and emerging stronger. Each individual can resonate with their life journey, understanding their own challenges and victories through the familiar lens of the hero's quest. Key takeaways on the hero's journey's origin and history. Universal pattern. Across cultures, myths exhibit a common narrative pattern of transformation. Joseph Campbell's contribution. Campbell's research provided a cohesive understanding of these myths. Broad impact. The framework transcends literature and can be applied to various forms of media, including films, television shows, and even personal narratives. By grasping the meaning and historical roots of the hero's journey, readers can look forward to diving deeper into its three core stages: departure, initiation, and return. Understanding these stages allows not just for the creation of captivating stories, but also for a deeper connection to the characters within them. As we traverse the nuances of the hero's journey and observe its manifestations in modern narratives, it will become evident how significant this archetypal plot truly is in shaping both storytelling and our understanding of ourselves. Stay tuned as we unfold the various stages and learn how they transcend time and cultures, enriching our storytelling experience. The departure stage. Having established the foundational understanding of the hero's journey and its roots in storytelling, we now enter the first stage, the departure. This stage is crucial, as it sets the stage for the hero's transformation. In this phase, two significant components unfold: the call to adventure and the refusal of the call. Each plays a vital role in shaping the hero's path, creating tension that engages both the characters and the audience. The call to adventure. The call to adventure is the moment when the hero receives an invitation or challenge to leave their mundane world behind and embark on an adventure. This call can take many forms, often appearing as a dramatic event, a sudden revelation, or even an opportunity presenting itself. It's an essential catalyst that pushes our protagonist toward their destiny. Let's consider a few iconic examples to illustrate the call to adventure. Frodo Baggins in The Lord of the Rings. He receives the call when Gandalf informs him about the One Ring and its dangerous implications. The peaceful life of a hobbit is about to change forever. Harry Potter in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. His adventure begins when he receives that magical letter inviting him to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Katniss Everdeen in The Hunger Games. She hears Prim's name called during the reaping, thrusting her into the deadly tournament and igniting her fierce protection for her sister. The call to adventure often stirs deeply felt emotions. In many cases, the hero senses an innate urge to answer this call, though it might come accompanied by trepidation. Like Frodo, who is initially reluctant but feels the weight of responsibility, this complex reaction resonates with many who understand the struggle of choosing between comfort and duty. Key aspects of the call to adventure. Sparks intrigue. It often presents an opportunity that seems irresistible despite its potential dangers. Disrupts the ordinary. The hero's life is upended, and they must confront the unknown. Sets a course. The call not only defines the hero's journey, but also foreshadows the central conflict of the narrative. Refusal of the call. The refusal of the call introduces an entirely different dynamic. It highlights the hero's hesitation, fear, or outright refusal to embark on their journey. This moment adds depth to the hero's character, emphasizing their vulnerability and humanity. Many heroes initially resist their call for various reasons, such as self-doubt, fear of the unknown, or allegiance to their previous lives. Consider the following examples. Odysseus from the Odyssey initially refuses his call to return home due to his longing for adventure and the allure of the unknown that comes with his encounters at sea. Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. A New Hope faces significant reluctance to join Obi-Wan Kenobi, rooted in a desire to remain on Tatooine and help his uncle. Harry Potter also grapples with doubt when confronted with the wizarding world. When he first learns about his true identity, he experiences disbelief and fear of what lies ahead. This phase is crucial for several reasons. Emotional connection. The audience can empathize with the hero's journey, as many people experience hesitations when faced with significant life changes or responsibilities. Internal conflict. The refusal to embark on the journey showcases the hero's inner struggle, making their eventual acceptance more impactful. Character development. This retreat from the call often signals a deepening of the hero's backstory, revealing fears, desires, and relationships that shape their character. In examining both the call to adventure and the refusal of the call, it becomes evident that these elements create a rich tapestry of emotions and motivations that engage both the hero and their audience. Balancing those moments of hesitation with the call's potential brings depth to the overall narrative, making the eventual acceptance of the call all the more poignant. As we move on in our exploration of the hero's journey, we'll delve into the next phase, the initiation stage, where our hero will begin to cross the threshold into an extraordinary world, face trials, and encounter allies and enemies. Stay tuned as the adventure unfolds, weaving the knowledge of the hero's departure into the fabric of their incredible journey. Having navigated the departure stage of the hero's journey, where our protagonist faces both the call to adventure and their initial reluctance, we now step into the initiation stage. This phase is marked by significant growth and transformation as heroes confront challenges and have pivotal experiences that will shape them for the rest of their journey. Within this stage, two eminent aspects come into play: crossing the threshold and tests allies and enemies. Let's explore these elements and their profound impact on the hero's development. Crossing the threshold is a crucial moment in the hero's journey, often symbolizing the transition from the ordinary world to the extraordinary realm of adventures, challenges, and self-discovery. It marks a decisive leap that the hero must take, where they leave behind their comfort zone and embrace the unknown. Take, for instance, Alice from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. When she follows the white rabbit down the rabbit hole, she doesn't just enter a new world. She steps into a realm filled with nonsensical logic, peculiar characters, and perplexing situations. This moment is emblematic of crossing the threshold, as Alice fully commits to her adventure, regardless of the unforeseen consequences. Here are some notable elements of this stage. A definitive action. Crossing the threshold often involves a symbolic act, such as entering a new land, battling a foe, or even solving a riddle that allows the hero to progress. New rules and alliances. As the hero moves into this new realm, they must learn the rules of engagement. This often necessitates the formation of new relationships and alliances, vital for survival and success in their quest. Transformative experience. The act of crossing the threshold represents not only a physical journey, but also a mental and emotional transformation. The hero becomes more aware of the stakes involved and the personal growth required to succeed. For example, Frodo crosses from the Shire into the dark regions of Middle-earth, leaving the comforting familiarity behind to confront the brutal realities of his mission to destroy the One Ring. With the threshold crossed, the hero now enters a phase characterized by various tests: the formation of alliances and the confrontation of enemies. This aspect of the initiation stage is critical because it tests the hero's skills, resolve, and character while preparing them for the challenges yet to come. Each hero's journey presents unique obstacles, but some common threads tie these experiences together. Tests. These challenges often come in the form of trials that test the hero's courage, wits, and determination. Think of Harry Potter facing his first challenge in the Triwizard Tournament, where he must courageously navigate a dragon encounter while drawing on his newfound magical abilities. Allies. The hero often meets mentors, friends, or companions who provide support, guidance, and resources. For example, Katniss forms alliances with Peeta and Rue in the Hunger Games, which enhances her chances of survival and success in the arena. Enemies. The introduction of antagonists or rivals strengthens the narrative tension and drives the story forward. They challenge the hero, pushing them to grow stronger and more resourceful. In Star Wars, Luke faces the fearsome Darth Vader, a formidable enemy who embodies the stakes of his adventure. Throughout these experiences, the hero learns invaluable lessons and begins to develop the traits that define them. By facing tests bravely, forming meaningful bonds, and confronting adversaries, they gain insights into their own strengths and weaknesses. Let's break down some key takeaways from this stage: character development. The tests and challenges help sculpt the hero's identity, making them more relatable and nuanced as they navigate their obstacles. Conflict and growth. Allies and enemies cultivate a rich environment for growth as the hero learns to trust, collaborate, fight, and sometimes even betray. Transformation. By successfully navigating various trials, heroes often emerge changed, equipped with new skills, knowledge, and a deeper understanding of themselves and their purpose. As we continue forward in the hero's journey, the focus will shift to the return stage, where heroes must utilize their newfound abilities and insights to confront their final challenges and return to their ordinary world. Stay tuned as we explore how these transformative experiences culminate in their return, profoundly affecting not only the hero, but also the world they left behind. Having traversed the challenges of the initiation stage, where heroes confront tests, forge alliances, and battle adversaries, we now arrive at the culmination of the hero's journey, the return stage. This phase holds profound significance as it represents not just the hero's physical return to their ordinary world, but also encompasses the transformation that occurs within them. Within this stage lie two pivotal elements: Master of Two Worlds and the freedom to live. Let's delve into how these aspects shape the hero's experience and their relationships with the worlds they straddle. The concept of Master of Two Worlds encapsulates the hero's newfound ability to navigate between their original world and the extraordinary realm they have explored. It signifies a powerful transformation where the hero integrates the lessons learned during their journey, gaining wisdom, insights, and skills that enable them to function effectively in both realms. To illustrate this, let's consider Frodo Baggins once more. Upon returning to the Shire after destroying the One Ring, Frodo is forever changed. While he has mastered the world of Middle-earth, embracing the horrors and triumphs he faced, he struggles to settle back into his old life. This tension illustrates that mastering two worlds is not just about physical space. It also involves emotional and psychological growth. Here are some key attributes of this stage. Integration of experiences. The hero learns to apply newfound knowledge and abilities to their life, enriching their perspective of the ordinary world. Dual identity. The hero now exists in both realms. They embody the wisdom and strength acquired during their journey, while also carrying the nostalgia and responsibilities of their original home. Symbolic reconciliation. This phase often involves reconciling the conflicts faced during the journey, allowing the hero to heal old wounds and establish a sense of harmony. Consider Simba from The Lion King, who embodies this concept beautifully. After battling his past traumas and defeating Scar, he returns to Pride Rock, bringing with him the lessons learned during his exile. He may once again inhabit the world he left behind, yet he does so with a strong sense of identity and purpose, shaping the future of his kingdom. The final aspect of the return stage, the freedom to live, demonstrates the hero's liberation from the fears and limitations that once held them captive. This newfound freedom is not simply the absence of fear, but includes the ability to embrace life fully, informed by the lessons learned throughout their journey. As heroes return to their ordinary lives, they often experience a profound shift. Here's what this transition typically involves: emotional healing. Freed from the burdens that once weighed them down, heroes can confront their vulnerabilities, letting go of guilt, fear, or regret. Living in the present, with wisdom gained, the heroes learn to appreciate life's many facets, savoring every moment and embracing the beauty and uncertainty that come with existence. A sense of purpose. Armed with insights from their adventures, heroes often feel compelled to lead, inspire, or guide others based on their experiences. This sense of duty connects them deeply to their communities and loved ones. Take Harry Potter as a prominent example. After battling Voldemort and restoring peace to the wizarding world, Harry returns to a much different life. He is free to shape his own path, forging relationships, and ultimately becoming a loving husband and father. The trauma he experienced does not vanish, but it allows him to embrace his life anew, informed by his past, without being defined by it. Summary of key themes in the return stage. Mastery and integration. Heroes learn to live in both their extraordinary and ordinary worlds, blending experiences and wisdom seamlessly. Liberation from constraints. The freedom they gain allows them to live fully and appreciatively, providing a renewed perspective on life. Legacy of growth. Each hero's journey leaves an indelible mark not only on the hero, but on their community, as they often feel empowered to share their wisdom and forge futures enriched by their experiences. As we conclude our exploration of the hero's journey, it becomes evident how these stages, departure, initiation, and return, interweave to form a rich tapestry of narrative that reflects the complexity of human experience. Each stage serves as a reminder of the challenges we all face in our own lives and the potential for growth, resilience, and transformation that lies within our journeys. Understanding the hero's journey deepens our appreciation of storytelling and shines a light on the paths we all navigate as we journey through life. Whether in literature, films, or our personal experiences, these timeless themes resonate resonantly, allowing us to connect, empathize, and ultimately embrace our own adventures. Having explored the intricate phases of the hero's journey, we now turn our attention to how this classic narrative framework finds relevance in contemporary storytelling. The hero's journey continues to resonate in our modern era, particularly within the realm of science fiction. This genre, teeming with imaginative possibilities, serves as a fertile ground for exploring themes of adventure, identity, and transformation. In this section, we will examine the role of the hero's journey in popular science fiction and its significant influence on character development within this genre. Science fiction has a unique ability to stretch our imaginations while simultaneously grounding us in relatable human experiences. The hero's journey, with its archetypal structure, naturally integrates itself into these narratives. Iconic sci-fi films and novels utilize these stages to captivate audiences, shed light on the human condition, and explore the depths of existential questions. Consider some classic and modern examples. Star Wars. George Lucas's epic saga follows Luke Skywalker's journey through the hero's journey framework. From the call to adventure in A New Hope to his ultimate return as a seasoned Jedi Master, the series offers a rich exploration of archetypes like the Mentor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the Shadow, Darth Vader. The Matrix. Neo's transformation from a disillusioned hacker to the One perfectly embodies the hero's journey. He grapples with accepting his path, faces numerous trials, and ultimately confronts a source of reality, redefining his existence in the process. Dune, Frank Herbert's epic, follows Paul Atreides as he navigates the complexities of fate, leadership, and prophecy. His journey takes him from a noble family to Messiah-like status on the desert planet of Arrakis, illustrating the nuances of personal sacrifice and destiny inherent in the hero's journey. The resonance of this structure invites audiences to reflect on their own lives through the lens of the journey. Will they rise to challenges or succumb to limitations? What sacrifices are they willing to make in pursuit of a greater cause? Key benefits of the hero's journey in science fiction. Relatable themes. While set in fantastical worlds, the journeys often echo universal experiences: coming of age, fighting against injustice, or battling inner demons. Imaginative contexts. Sci-fi allows for grand explorations of ideas like the nature of consciousness or the ethics of technology, framed within the hero's personal arc. Emotional engagement. Audiences are drawn into compelling narratives, sharing in the hero's struggles and triumphs, fostering a deeper connection with the characters. One of the most notable impacts of the hero's journey framework is its profound effect on character development. Characters within this narrative structure often undergo significant transformations, emerging as fully realized individuals shaped by their experiences. This process not only deepens the narrative, but also makes characters more relatable and inspiring. Here are some ways the hero's journey impacts character development in sci-fi storytelling. Complexity and depth. Characters often begin as ordinary individuals who evolve through their journeys. Take Ellen Ripley from Alien. She starts as a crew member and transforms into a fierce warrior, challenging not only the monstrous alien, but also the gender norms over time. Moral dilemmas. The challenges faced by heroes often lead to ethical conflicts that require difficult choices. Walter White from Breaking Bad illustrates how a seemingly good person can succumb to darker impulses, reflecting the eternal struggle between good and evil in all of us. Relatability through flaws. Heroes often exhibit vulnerabilities that resonate with readers and viewers. Characters like Peter Parker, Spider-Man, face personal struggles while trying to balance their heroics with everyday life, making them more relatable. Key points on character development within the hero's journey. Transformation arc. Central characters reveal growth, displaying resilience and learning from their experiences. Emotional resonance. Audiences connect with characters on a personal level, often seeing facets of themselves in their journeys, failures, and triumphs. Inspiring growth. The obstacles overcome by heroes can inspire audiences to confront their own challenges, evoking a sense of empowerment. In conclusion, the hero's journey remains a powerful narrative tool in modern science fiction, influencing not only the stories we tell, but also the characters who inhabit them. By navigating through their trials and transformations, these heroes invite us to reflect on our personal journeys, reminding us that the path of growth is not only universal, but essential to the human experience. As we continue to explore new frontiers in storytelling, the echoes of the hero's journey will undoubtedly persist, inspiring generations to come.